Oh boy, somebody's still here. Oh my god. Hey guys, it's Kill Variety and welcome back to Twin Mirror. Freaking found Dennis's body dead in the last freaking episode. Shit was crazy. Damn, they got Dennis. I mean, I didn't like him, but I didn't want him to die. Shit was insane. Dennis was a cool dude. He was the second loner in the town, like me. And I think it was the cop who did it. It just makes sense. Because we caught that cop harassing that guy in the last episode as well. And then, I feel like there's a conspiracy with the cop, pharmacist guy, Kirkland, that's his name, and the newspaper boss guy, Walter, I think. And Nick. I think Nick was involved, and then Nick tried to probably, I don't know, write an article on them, and he got bodied. But yeah, guys, without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. I remember now. So we came to Anna's house because somebody broke into her house. Her dad is fine, but she went ahead inside first. Obviously, the person who broke into her house wanted information on whatever Nick was investigating. They probably think
the last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
In other words, I was getting kicked out. Over here.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Joe could help.
Well, I mean, this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
Damn.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy.
Right.
Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then
Right.
refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
I was gonna be making a bunch of promises that I'm gonna keep freaking breaking. I'll do the best I can, Joe.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
He needs to relax. Oh no, let's not
I
go
need
in
to
there.
get in there eventually.
Right?
Maybe I should look around the property first.
He said look around the property. Let's do that.
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week. for Fishing Sunday.
Vehicle tracks could be robber. Mud and grass make it hard to tell. Huh. What's this? Joanne's Red Baron?
It's bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick. Anna and I spend our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Why is that still here? Hmm. Yeah, paint bucket.
Anna never got rid of this sign. I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No. You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And maybe because I like being near the window.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam. This house isn't gonna decorate itself. And I want you to be part of that.
Damn, maybe we should have remembered that. Digging up old wounds. Crazy. Looks intact. Maybe the people who broke in left some evidence.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house. Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
This guy says all the right things, yo. Why isn't he the default, like, one person controlling the body?
Anna? Um, Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries. This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. And whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There. I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Can I look at all this stuff before I get her the drink?
Hannah always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go. Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Kind of scared to be doing this because I don't want to like miss my chance to get her the damn drink.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold.
He was a workaholic.
I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Even the other bee was like, what the heck you doing, bro? That was funny.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother. Finally, there. She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties. Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words. Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick. Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her. I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Yo, this guy is right. How are you not the one in control of this body?
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No. Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do. People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters. She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters. On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are.
Yeah, he
Thanks.
is. Anything else that I can look at or fix? That.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Something got updated.
Lime juice. Still something you like?
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break?
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Got the
It's helping
moves.
a bit.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
This guy is
I mean,
freaking helpful.
it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her. You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident, the mine investigation, your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Timing was off. I didn't listen to.
You didn't want to ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that, you know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you.
Damn,
The
shots
way
after
Nick closed
shots.
himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
Should I ask him? I kind of want to know what he wants to say. I know it's gonna be like it wasn't your fault. It's the right thing to do.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, you can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Nick stole my girl. I'm about to steal her back. Got the moves. Smooth talker. Look at that. Yeah. Nice. I made my moves. Like they could just swoop in and steal my woman. Steal her back.
I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this is not what Anna needed.
What did that say? Picture just first.
The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
But probably Nick did. Maybe that's where Nick is keeping his files and whatnot. Doesn't make sense. This guy broke in and didn't check that room. Maybe he couldn't open the door, but if he broke everything else, why wouldn't he break through that door? Right? Doesn't make sense.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already.
Watch your back.
I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Watch your back. Watch your back. That is true. If I erase it, the police won't have the evidence of the person's handwriting. So I'm gonna just leave it.
Why is it so dark in here? This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Could be yours again. Computer is plugged on. This is what they wanted.
Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her.
No, this was.
Is this Nick's?
Yeah. Somebody broke it and accessed Nick's computer, trying to steal his files, probably. Or maybe Nick is still alive. Maybe Nick faked his death. That could be it too. Something was transferred. Flash drive right there. The flash drive is still there. Don't let me do anything to it.
Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Oh boy, somebody's still here. Oh my god.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
No, I just got whacked.
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the Basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't. Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
Yeah.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello? Anna? Are you home?
That scared me.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Hon,
Oh.
I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go!
The window's cracked. She can literally see through. And see me through that cracked window. The heck? Nick's fishing. Nick's fishing shack.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
About to find out. Bicycle here. Oh,
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here? I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
memory of Nick.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, worms are so cute.
You sure are, Bug. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, Bug, just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
Door's open.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
The heck you
Bug,
talking about,
that's-
child?
This is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days.
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. You should at least call your mom.
My mom? She's hardly even there. She's always so... Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Yeah, I know about the wake. You approached a few people, but you dropped it as soon as it got uncomfortable. Anyway, it's not like I expected any different. This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults, and I'm sick of this dumb little town. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
We've talked about this.
Remember what we said this morning? You could be anything you want. You don't want to stay in this town? You don't have to. But leaving like this? Running away? That's not gonna help anything.
Thanks for listening. But I don't know if I can take this place anymore.
Can't you try? What would your father say?
You're just telling me what I want to hear. Or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going. And you can't stop me.
Going nowhere, child.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
If I tell her the truth, she'll stay. Either call Kathy, make her stay, but then she'll hate me. I think I'm gonna tell her the truth.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
We're gonna find out.
Me neither. But hey, it worked.
Yeah.
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. Joan always liked bugs.
Something's missing.
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
Interact.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. No keys. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay. Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized. Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend. Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up? Nick wasn't the type to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
I think the password has something to do with his fishing rods. And check out here.
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens. Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
That guy just disappeared. Gotta be something. Something here that solves the code. Take a look at this again.
Nick wasn't the type to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
Oh, what's this? Behind it? Oh, it's a key.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. Nick wasn't the type to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
That's a combination lock, though. What I just got was a key to something. To this. Well, weapon?
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns.
but never at home and always locked up.
Nope. Maybe that's the combination. Remember. Caterpillar.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Different caterpillars. There's the calendar. He wants to talk.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Oh, in the picture.
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Kathy has an addiction to opioid. That's crazy.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood. All right. I think I went through everything here.
So the Cove is like a place for people. Outcasts. That guy seemed like he had an addiction. Hey, I got some clues.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Oh, so that's the clue. Okay. So red means right. Green means down. That can't be it.
Doesn't work. There must be something I'm missing.
Yeah, I'm missing something still. Don't know what it is though. Gonna find it. Maybe the
Man,
growth
bugs
chart?
certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Oh. What is it that I'm missing? I checked everything in here.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive. There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
Must have changed a lot. He never used to like hunting, and then he started killing animals and stuff. Probably met the wrong crew. Oh, here we go. The caterpillar. This drawing.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar.
Yeah.
I think I just found it. Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
So red is first, then green, then purple, then red, then yellow. Inspect this again. Okay. The yellow is up. Right, down, left, right, 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 up.
Let's see what
Let's
we have
go.
here.
Nick thought he was smart. So what we got? Drug sample. So whatever is going on has to do with drugs. Okay. Yeah, cash too.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
So he was making money illegally.
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
Could be.
Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Figure out who D is. Could he be that kid? I remember that kid. He bumped into me. He was cursing at me. He bumped into me. Actually, now that I think about it, probably the guy in the apartment was him too. The guy who broke into Anna's house. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Got a guy with a hat. Yeah, we have Richard Steinfeld. We got Tyler Gillian, Justin Reynolds. These are all people that use opioid drugs, I guess. Probably. Okay. All these people use drugs, got it. Dealer is somebody named Picky. Oh. Richard is picky. Wait, is that a P or a D? Because if it stands for Dicky, then he's D. Add drugs to Tyler. Find out who his supplier is. Smarter than he looks or as dumb as he acts. So hard to say both. Butchy. Even when sober. High strung and obviously disliked by the Cove. Asked not to be named in Anna's article because of his father, who runs a shipping company. Who is the dealer? There it is. Dicky. Richard is Dicky. It's a nickname. He sold drugs to Tyler. Okay. Then Tyler sees himself as the Cove's protector. Very defensive of Lynette. But this guy has to be the supplier, right? Interviewed by Anna but didn't make it into the article. Late 30s. Not personable. Ex-minor. It's JR. The guy with the hat. He's been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman. And when he came to Basswood, a miner, after the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession. Staying at the Cove now that he's out. Didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself. Trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. This was... Oh no, this is Justin Reynolds. Okay. This is somebody different. Has a Winchester in his truck. What I do know is that it's this guy.
Richard, aka Dicky, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dicky. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dicky set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dicky may be the only person who knows what really happened.
Yeah.
I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Best finally left. Do you find anything at the fish spot? Yes, do you know where the Cove is? The little commune thing out on the outskirts of town, not a big on outsiders. Want to make sure we got everything. I think that was everything.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are you two doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets
He's
anyone in who
usually
follows
right,
her
but not
rules.
this
No
time.
real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have options here. Real life isn't as clear as the world in your head. Just know the more you poke around, the more likely the world pokes back. And whoever is involved in all this, they poke real hard.
If that even makes any sense.
That's rough.
That's rough? Were you even listening to me?
Mostly.
Mostly. Sam, what is with you?
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice. Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove! We're here!
Right. Right.
That was the one time that dude interfered with like real life conversations. He's like, he's not gonna help me no more. I'm like, dude, I need you. I just don't need you right now.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Not really, but it's not like I have much of a choice.
Sam, if you need to take a moment.
No, let's do this.
Who the hell are you?
He's
Anna,
that guy.
what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Kinda like me. Welcome to the call of a commune of misfits, addicts, and small-time crooks. Drug dealer who was Nick's informant. He might be the only person who can give us some answers about the murders of Nick and Dennis. Getting juicy. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, alright? Peace. Love ya.